Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Jamie Show. It's Wednesday. That means it's time for a new episode. And today we're talking about clearing the clutter catch all. I cannot be alone in having taken a box or a bin or a basket or a bag and filled it with stuff that I said I'm going to get to later. And then later never comes. Have you done that? Or have you taken a decorative basket or a basket that hangs from a doorknob and it's supposed to be a place to catch the clutter and the things you need, maybe on the doorknob, and you're walking out the door and those are supposed to be the things you're supposed to take with you. And then all of a sudden, it's bursting and it's overflowing and you can just about turn the doorknob because that bag or basket is so heavy. Do you have a container hanging on the wall? Maybe a little organizer, a little basket, a little bin, and it's meant to catch the incoming mail, but it has unfortunately caught all the clutter. Again, overflowing. If you have one of those clutter catch-all places, either a dedicated box or basket or bin or drawer, or just one of those random places throughout your home or office where things collect. It might be the side of a couch or a sofa. It might be the doorknob where you hang clothes. It might be the treadmill handles on the exercise equipment. Again, a makeshift closet. It might just be a random chair, maybe a chair next to your desk meant for someone popping by. No one's popping by, and if they popped by, there's nowhere for them to sit because the chair is piled high. If you have a clutter catch-all in your home, office, or life, or you have a few of them, and let's be honest, who doesn't? Today's the day to clear that clutter catch-all. You know from reading Keep This, Toss That, my newest book, or from joining and listening to the other videos, you know how much I love setting a timer. My invitation to you today is to set a timer for 10 minutes and clear a clutter catch-all. There's got to be at least one in your life, and today's the day to take some action. More importantly than clearing it, and listen, it's kind of fun to clear it. It may feel a little anxiety producing to be like, I don't know what I'm going to find. But think of it this way. It's like a treasure hunt. You might find money. You might find things that have been missing. So let's go on that treasure hunt. And then maybe more importantly than clearing it is removing the temptation by removing the clutter catch-all altogether. Try putting it somewhere else or hide it away. Don't use it and see if you miss it. You might not. And if you don't have a place to collect all the stuff, then maybe you'll be more likely to put it away instead of putting it down. Because a lot of the clutter that collects in those catch-all places is the stuff that we put down to deal with later. And then later never comes. So today is later. We're doing it today. 10 minutes on a timer is my invitation to you. You can even replay some of these videos, so I'm still talking to you as you're working, but you're going to set a timer for 10 minutes and see how much of that clutter catch-all you can clear. Then you're going to think about relocating it or maybe not using it at all. Because if you don't have the temptation to just put the stuff away, hopefully, more likely, you'll put it where it belongs. In that clutter catch-all, I will say you may find things that are meant to be fixed. So you put it there to fix it, you guessed it, later. Today is later. Take some time to fix it now. You may also find some things in that catch-all that you were supposed to deal with, and it can be uncomfortable to come across things that you missed a deadline on for. Just know that's very natural, and if it happens, breathe. It's going to be okay. You already missed it. Now you're just reminded that you already missed it. So we just do the best we can. And anything there that was meant to be returned to a store, returned to a library, returned to a friend, put it near the door or in your car so that you can return it to them. That's where you're going to need it. So it's not going to be helpful sitting in a basket or even in a bag shoved in your closet, which I just randomly chose that example. I'm not saying I've ever done that, but I'm also not saying I've never not done that. So you take from that what you will. So those clutter catch-alls, today's the day to tackle them. We've got 10 minutes on our timer. I invite you to start your timer now and get started. I can't wait to hear in the comments. Please share what you found. If it was easier than you anticipated, and my best guess is that it will be. There's such a sense of relief that comes with finally doing it. So are you ready? Let's do this. We're going to set that timer. You're going to set your timer. Set it with me. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1, go. You're working, and I'm going to see you next Wednesday. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week.